Why it's best to select your smallest EDC gear first. It's so easy to carry too much stuff when we EDC, and if you're looking for a minimal carry, then where's the best place to start? I believe it's with the smallest item. Now here's some examples. I've got a load of these. If you get this right, everything else after this is easy. Now, of course, it depends what you're looking for from an EDC. So I'll go through some of these options. And if you're mainly looking for a city carry like me, there's just a couple of things that you need. So we'll go through that. Now, this idea came from a viewer, and I'm really sorry I couldn't find the comment, but somebody made the comment that it's best to start with your 58mm Victorinox and build up your EDC from there. This way we don't carry too much stuff. So in this video, I'm going to be going through how best to select this small part of your EDC, and then to look at some options that you can then build on top of this. So this is a small but really important foundation. Let's take a closer look. Where else to start but with the Classic SD? This is one of the cheapest Swiss Army knives, and it's probably their best selling one. The big benefit of this is that it has scissors. So if you're looking for a city carry like me, or maybe if you get out into the country as well, scissors can be really useful. In addition to this, you have a small blade, and then there's the screwdriver and file. So it's the screwdriver that gives it the Classic SD. In addition to that, you get the usual tweezers and toothpick. And if you want, you can put it on your keychain. I don't like having it on my keychain, but so that's one option. So that's the Classic SD. If you want to go for some more tools, then I recommend the Rambler. Now, the benefit of the Rambler is it has the same as the Classic SD. It has the knife, the file, the scissors. I'm not going to show them again, but the other added thing is that it has this lovely little combi tool, which has a full 3D Phillips, a wire bender, and a cap lifter. So it makes this a really useful tool. So that's a Rambler. This one's one I got secondhand, and I've no idea what Maxon motor is, but a good place to buy these is on the secondhand market. They clean up really easily. I haven't cleaned this one yet. So that's a Rambler. If you're looking for a really high level of tool loadout, then why not go for the Mini Champ? Now this is the Alox version, and you get the scissors, and you get that combi tool, and you get the blade. But it has a lot more than that. There's so much packed into this. On the other side, you have the spatula, commonly referred to as the Coke spoon, although I have no idea why, maybe to stir your Coke. You also have this measuring stick. Now, somebody pointed out to me, which I hadn't realized, is that this is really ideal for a depth gauge. So it's got centimeters and inches, so you can use it as a depth gauge for holes and that sort of thing. Then it has the Warncliffe blade, so super sharp, super slicey, apparently good for tracheotomies. I've never used it for that. Then you have this, which is the package opener or orange peeler. It does have quite a sharp blade there. It is fantastic for opening packages. And finally, you have the nail file, and this time with the nail cleaner. So you get a lot in this. Now, this is the Alox version, so no tweezers or toothpick, but it does mean that it's more robust. And, you know, you've got to love this pocket-worn black Alox. So that's the Mini Champ. So you can already see you can build up a lot of tools just from a small EDC item. Now, can anyone tell me what this is? Can you guess? So this is the Jetsetter. So this was one of the original toolless Victorinox Swiss Army knives, and it just has 4 tools on it really. I will not call the key ring a tool, so it's an attachment point. So it has the scissors, it has that fantastic combi tool, and it has the tweezers and toothpick. Now this is meant to be TSA friendly. I have carried it a few times whilst traveling, whilst flying, and I've managed to keep it. I can't guarantee that in all countries that will work, or if you have a particularly difficult security person in airport security. So I've carried this a few times. You may get away with it, you may not, but it's relatively cheap. If you can get it on special offer, it's around £12. I'm not sure in dollars, but I'll put a link in the description to all of these things if they're available. I'll put some Amazon links, so check out the description. So the benefit of this is this gives you an everyday carry that you can carry just about anywhere. And nobody's going to make a fuss when you get this out and use the scissors to trim a nail or cut some string or cut some thread or something like that. And of course, you'll be the favourite dad or uncle when the batteries have run out on a kid's toy and you're the one who's got the screwdriver to be able to take the battery compartment off and change the batteries. So those are the Swiss Army options. There is one, now I'm a little bit loath, it's bigger. So if you look at the Classic SD, this is the Executive, and you can see it's bigger now. Now this has been discontinued. You can still find it on the secondary market. I got this from a flea fair. It has the orange peeler or packet opener and a screwdriver. It has a much bigger blade, which is useful. You can see this one's been well used, well sharpened. That happens with the secondary market. It has a smaller blade as well. It's amazing it's got 2 blades on this. It has the larger scissors and this huge nail file and nail cleaner, as well as the usual tweezers and toothpicks. So you can go for this. It's a great place to start. In fact, if you have this for an office carry, you may not need anything else. So a couple of non-Victorinox options, because obviously there is more than Victorinox out there. So it's discontinued now, but you can still find this in loads of places. The Leatherman Squirt. So the big thing about this is you get pliers. I'll do a separate video on it, but it's got a load of other tools built in, including screwdriver, cap lifter, 2D Phillips, I think that's what that is, and scissors. The scissors on this one are the springs gone, but otherwise that's okay. And I think there's a small knife and there's a file on that as well. Something that you can get now, this is the Nextool. I think this is the 10-in-1 and it's the bladeless. It's available on AliExpress and probably a few other places as well, but it's a nice little piece of kit, this. And you've got the pliers and cutters, as well as some scissors. These aren't my most favourite scissors, but they're not bad. The problem is I'm used to Victorinox, and Victorinox do the best scissors. And then as well as that, you've got the usual 2D Phillips and a flathead plus cap lifter. And I think there's a little SIM removal tool as well. Ah, I forgot my favourite Victorinox. So this is the one that I actually carry every day. Now, I've got a different set of tweezers, so I don't need those, and I don't use a toothpick. And a good job, because this is the Midnite Manager and it doesn't have either. What it does have though is a small torch. It also has a pen built in, and if you open this up, then it's actually decent to write with. I tend to use it in emergencies. You can even write in the dark as well, should you need to. it has the scissors, and then on the other side it has the combi tool and the file. And the knife and the file. I should know this by now, shouldn't I? So there we go. So that's what I carry every day. From this foundation, from this small EDC item, that frees me up. So if I want to just have a single blade Victorinox, for instance, like this beautiful Swiss Army 1, I can just have one blade if I want. If I wanted to have a multi-tool, I can choose one to complement it that has more tools, like this. And this is my favorite, by the way. So this is the Farmer X. So it also has scissors, but I don't need to have scissors because I've already got them on my Midnite Manager. But if I wanted something like a saw, I could pick the Farmer X. Or if I want one without scissors, I could go for this one, which is the Swiss Army 7. It has this fantastic pruner and the saw as well. So by picking that particular small 58mm Swiss Army knife, it frees up my choice of other knives. I can go cheap as well because I've got that. If I want a single blade, I could just go for the Floral, which has this fantastically sharp and slicey chisel grind. And this is really cheap. This is under £20 in the UK. Not sure what it is in dollars, but anyway, so those are just some options if I want to go for Victorinox. But I don't have to. Because I've got that, I could go for a single blade. And I could choose something a little bit different, like this Svord mini Peasant friction folder. So if I just want to have one knife, that could be the one that I carry. Or I could go for something equally traditional and go for an Arthur Wright, and I've got this in a fantastic slip from MJ Hoods, and this is one representing Thrifty Kniffy's channel as well. But this is the Senator, and it's a single blade traditional format made by Arthur Wright. Hopefully you can see it's sponsored. Well, it was commissioned by Twisted Assisted. That's why it's got that fantastic tang stamp. And it's got black micarta scales as well with brass liners. But I can have this traditional format knife and a single blade just because I've got everything else covered, all of my normal tools that I need with the Midnite Manager. Or equally, it could have been any other of the 58mm. And sometimes I like to be a little bit different and have a different Arthur Wright knife and another traditional knife. This one is the Heine Haynes special with the red G10 liners. And it's just a fantastic knife to carry. I really love the Sheepsfoot blade as well. And you can see the Arthur Wright tang stamp there. Or another Arthur Wright, and this is the Paddy Potato Peeler Special, the tackler with the green G10 liners and brass as well. Nice bit of wood and a fantastic blade too with the PPP tang stamp. So if I want something a bit classy, I can carry any of those. And then finally, if you like a modern traditional, then there's always something like this LionSteel. So it's a modern take on a Barlow. It uses screws instead of pins, but a super blade on this, super slicey. M390 steel, and it's just an all-round fantastic knife. So I hope I've given you some ideas. So don't choose your main knife first. Choose your small EDC item. It doesn't have to be the Midnite Manager. It could equally be the Jetsetter, or it could equally be the Classic SD. Choose these first. That gives you your minimum tools that you need to carry. And then based on that, you can choose your other knife and mix and match to go with it. I hope I've given you something to think about. And let me know in your comments, do you start with your smallest EDC item first? And what would you have with it? Hope you found this interesting. Why not check out this video with something useful for you, or this playlist on Victorinox. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next video.